Continuing with the topic of transposition in grade 5, we are now transposing an octave lower. This passage is in grade 5, page 16 of Music Theory in Practice. And I have taken the first two bars of exercise 4. And the clef that we are working with now is a tenor clef, and as you can see, we are in the key of D. What are you supposed to consider when you are transposing? One is the key signature, as usual, the direction, the distance, the stems, and the accidentals. Great. So when we are transposing an octave, we know very well that we are not changing the key at all. We are working with the same key. What is an octave? An octave is when you're moving from one note to the other of the same name, whether you're moving higher or lower. If I move from A to the next A, or from D to the next D, then I will have moved an octave, whether I'm moving higher or lower. But this time round, you have been asked to move an octave lower. So I am moving an octave lower from the clef of tenor. So I have to really consider the clef that I am on as I move an octave lower. Now I am moving to F clef. The key signature does not change, but remember that the arrangement might actually change. This one, I am working with the F that is on the second line on the stave. But now my first sharp, which is F sharp, will be on our fourth line. And then from there, I will put a C sharp, and I'm going to put it down here. Okay, there you go. That is my D. Then I put the common time as it has been put there. So now let's consider the direction that we are going. We are moving down, okay? We are moving down an octave lower. Okay, so if I am seeing this is the B that is just below the middle C, this is middle C, then it means that I will have to go to a B that is now lower than that one. Okay, so that will be the direction and the distance. Now we will consider the stems after we have written the notes. Let's just first draw where the notes are supposed to be, and then we shall consider where to put our stems. Remember that stems are very important. Once you go past this middle line, if you're going up, then your stem is going to be facing, to be dropping down. If your note is below this middle line, then of course your stem is going to be going up. A very, very important thing to note. That is why I put the stem as one of the most important things to consider when you are doing transposition. So here we said that we have a B that is right below the middle C, and now we want to go an octave lower. So from middle C, which would have been here, this is the B that we are talking about. If we go to the B that is lower, then we must be speaking about the B that is over here. All right? This is the B that is over here. Definitely, I'm assuming that you already know the names of these notes and the names of the notes that are in tenor clef, so that it can be much easier for you to, you know, be able to name them. But again, if you do not know the names of these notes, there is a whole video about that. So now remember that now our stems are below this middle line, so that is why I am taking them up. Okay, so now our stems are going to be going up. I put a dot there after. Notice that this is really easy because all the notes are on the same space. So it's going to be a B all the way. You do 4 notes there, and then they are beamed together like that. And then this second one has it's actually a semi-brief like that. And now I come to this other one. As you can see, I have just taken a second up. It's a second up, so I can just take a second up, which will be here now. Second up is here, and I'm still going up because you can see. But before I decide whether I'm going up or down, because they are beamed now, I have to put all of them first, so that I can see where they're going to go. From there, I take a fourth down, as you can see, which will be now. From here, I'm gonna go all the way here. This will be a third, and then a fourth, which will be here now. Okay, and then from there I go down a second, and then I go up a fifth, which will be here now. Good. As you can see, all the notes are down, and because I am beaming them, it means that I am taking the stems up. Okay, take the stems up so that I can be able to beam them. I'm gonna beam them over here like that. So just to be certain, let's write the notes down. This is a B, all right? This is a C, and then below that we have this is a G, this is F, and this is a C again. Let's see if it's the same here. This is a B, okay, and they are going all the way, and then B, this is a C, it's a C here, and then this is a G, and then down below the G is definitely F, and then this is back to the same note, which is a C. And that's it. Once you have done your octave lower, now maybe it's to put the directives if they are there. We have already put the stems, the distance, and all. And that's it about transposing an octave lower. Now we go to transposing a minor second, a major second, a minor third, and a perfect fifth on our next lesson.